Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a captivating topic: what happens when narcissists realize you're smarter than they thought. This is a big one, and believe me, you won't want to miss their reaction. If you're ready to delve into the intriguing world of narcissism and its impact on our interactions, you're in the right place. Although it's a complex subject, we're here to break it down for you. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more insightful discussions. Let's dive in. Narcissists often see themselves as superior, viewing others through a lens that diminishes their intelligence and importance. Why? It's all about maintaining their power and control. This skewed perception allows narcissists to justify their manipulative behavior. They believe they can deceive and manipulate people without facing consequences. They frequently employ tactics like gaslighting, lying, and manipulation to achieve their goals. There are various types of narcissists: overt, covert, grandiose, malignant, but they all share a common trait: a desire for control and dominance over others. They'll push boundaries, test limits, and do whatever it takes to maintain their power. However, recognizing these tactics is your first line of defense. By identifying signs of narcissistic behavior, you can avoid their manipulative games and protect yourself in your relationships. Stay with us as we explore the world of narcissism and learn how to foster healthier, more fulfilling connections. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more eye-opening discussions. Together, we can navigate the complexities of human behavior and emerge stronger. Understanding the intricacies of narcissistic behavior is vital for protecting yourself and managing difficult relationships. It's about setting clear boundaries, recognizing manipulation tactics, and prioritizing your well-being. Narcissists are adept at controlling situations, so standing firm is essential. Whether in your romantic relationships, family dynamics, or workplace, knowing how to handle these encounters is crucial. They thrive on a sense of superiority, often using confusing language and gaslighting to keep you off balance. Trying to debate or reason with them is like hitting a brick wall. It's pointless. Instead, staying informed and aware helps you see through their facade and understand the reality of the situation. Narcissists excel at avoiding accountability, deflecting blame onto others, or even accusing you of being the narcissist. Don't let their words affect you. Your response is what truly matters. Apologies from them are rare. They prefer to avoid admitting fault altogether. Focus on their actions, not their words, to assess their sincerity. In a recent video, I explored the power of silence as a response. Covert narcissists often use the silent treatment as a powerful weapon, hurting you without saying a word. They're skilled at manipulating through subtle cues and turning others against you. Being aware of these tactics and staying vigilant against their deception is essential. Narcissists see themselves as masterminds, using gaslighting to create doubt and confusion. They'll question your memory and sanity, even suggesting that you need therapy. Clever, right? Don't fall into their traps. Engaging in their mind games only inflates their ego. Instead, recognize their ploys and avoid the drama altogether. When it comes to owning up to their mistakes, narcissists are experts at dodging responsibility. Genuine apologies or honest admissions are rare from them. So how do you handle their toxic behavior? It's simple: keep your distance and adopt a gray rock approach. Be as uninteresting as possible during interactions. In relationships, especially in the dating scene, narcissists use various tactics to manipulate you. They might pretend their phone mysteriously died or avoid your messages entirely, always ready with a trick to deflect or outright lie when confronted with facts. Covert narcissists are particularly adept at underhanded tactics, stirring up trouble behind your back. Don't get caught in their web of deception. Engaging in arguments with narcissists is like hitting your head against a brick wall. They are masters of cheating and manipulation, leaving you constantly second-guessing yourself. Gaslighting is their specialty, making you question your sanity to cover their tracks. Don't waste your energy trying to reason with them. They're only interested in controlling the narrative. In these situations, silence is powerful. Fighting back only fuels their power trip. I learned the hard way that reasoning with narcissists is futile. They dismissed my concerns as trivial. So, I chose to cut ties with those toxic individuals. Their self-centered nature blinds them to anything beyond their own desires. It's crucial to avoid environments where your feelings aren't valued. Trust your instincts, stand firm, and don't fall for their ploys. Remember, their behavior follows a typical narcissistic pattern, suggesting a break, disappearing, then reappearing as if nothing happened, or creating conflicts to lure you back with false displays of affection. Their main goal is to tarnish your reputation, so don't get caught up in their schemes. Once their true nature is exposed, their real intentions become clear. Narcissists are creatures of habit. Change isn't part of their playbook. I've encountered many narcissists, and let me tell you, their trust issues run deep. Their struggle to form genuine connections often stems from past trauma or a need for control, which leads them to erect emotional barriers. Their desire for control often traces back to childhood feelings of powerlessness. Different types of narcissists use various tactics. Overt ones resort to threats and aggression, while covert ones manipulate through silence, rumors, and mind games. To stand firm against their tactics, you must understand their strategies inside and out. Don't waste your energy trying to reason with a toxic narcissist. When they start gaslighting you, it's time to step back and disengage. Gaslighting, deception, and manipulation are all part of their playbook. Ultimately, narcissists thrive on deceit to maintain control and dominance. They seek what they refer to as supply, essentially your trust. They'll cozy up to you, exploit your resources, or even move in with you to achieve this. They're skilled at weaving intricate lies to fulfill their desires at your expense. Some fabricate conflicts simply to stroke their ego, reveling in the power trip of causing turmoil. Others concoct conflicts as a pretext to end the relationship and move on to their next target. It's a complex web of deception designed to ensnare you. Trusting your instincts is crucial. Listen to that inner voice when things don't seem right. Your intuition acts as a built-in radar, alerting you to potential danger. Placing your faith in the wrong people can lead to heartache. If your gut tells you something's off, trust it, even if someone tries to gaslight you into doubting yourself. Inconsistent affection, swinging from warm to cold, is a clear sign of deceit. They may act friendly in person but disappear when you're not around, possibly pursuing other interests. Don't fall for their tricks. Let's shed light on the tangled web of lies and issue a warning. Don't trust those who don't deserve it. When you spot manipulation or falsehoods, it's best to step back. These behaviors rarely improve, especially if they appear early on. Entering a relationship with someone who relies on deception suggests narcissistic tendencies that can leave you feeling worthless. For narcissists, lying is a game, a tool to exploit and bolster their fragile ego. These toxic dynamics drain your energy and hurt you emotionally. You deserve better than this toxic cycle. Getting out of such situations is crucial. Prioritize your mental and physical health above all else. Thank you for joining this conversation. Show your support by liking and sharing if you found it helpful. Your feedback is invaluable and offers comfort to others facing similar struggles. Share this discussion with those who could benefit, and remember to subscribe for more.
Are you grappling with the daunting challenge of disentangling yourself from the toxic clutches of a narcissist? Despite your earnest endeavors, do you find yourself repeatedly ensnared in their intricate web? Maintaining steadfastness and implementing the no-contact rule can prove to be immensely arduous, particularly when face-to-face encounters remain a looming possibility. Seizing control of our own healing and recovery necessitates severing the narcissist's access to their emotional fodder. Yet, maneuvering through shared spaces with a narcissist, whether it be the workplace, social gatherings, or co-parenting arrangements, can significantly impact our mental well-being. The pivotal inquiry arises: how can we starve them of the sustenance they crave? How do we dismantle their reliance on us as their emotional crutch? In this presentation, We will explore the myriad interactions and communication channels that serve as rich sources of narcissistic supply, as well as those that offer them minimal reinforcement. Your mental well-being warrants attention, and I am here to assist you in navigating these scenarios with minimal stress. Before delving into the captivating domain of narcissistic psychology, I wish to extend my heartfelt gratitude for joining me on this enlightening journey. As a supplementary resource, I am pleased to offer a complimentary course on narcissism and effective strategies for coping with narcissists. Please refer to the description box below if you wish to avail yourself of it. Prepare yourself for today's mission, which centers on a bitter truth we must confront: how to diminish the very sustenance that empowers narcissists. This insight is not only essential for addressing present challenges, but also for healing from past hurts. After all, escaping the clutches of old traumas isn't always feasible. Let's be honest, encountering a former narcissist feels like stepping onto a battlefield unarmed. Caught unprepared, we must limit the supply they can draw from us. So, buckle up and join me on this journey toward emotional liberation. For narcissists, nothing rivals the exhilarating high of being in your presence, stirring up chaos within your mind. And if they can't be there physically, a mere video call will suffice. These cunning beings thrive on face-to-face interactions. It's their arena, and they are the masters of manipulation. They lure you into reacting, draining your emotional energy like relentless parasites. Even the smallest drop of fuel satiates their unquenchable thirst. It's no wonder these zealots will stop at nothing to be wherever you are, infiltrating your workplace, gym, grocery store, and even attempting to win over your friends and family. They excel in manipulation and understand that while you may ignore their calls, texts, and emails, face-to-face encounters are where they shine. They'll employ charm to resurrect fond memories, make you laugh, and manipulate you into submission. Conversely, they are adept at pushing your buttons, deliberately provoking explosive reactions to feed on your emotional turmoil. So, if you're trapped in their maze of falsehoods and trickery, the golden rule is to steer clear of them like the plague. But let's be real, sometimes, due to shared responsibilities or collaborative projects, you might find yourself stuck with them. Fear not, my comrades, for I present to you these indispensable nuggets of wisdom. First and foremost, wield the ultimate weapon in your arsenal. Limit interaction with these twisted beings. Refuse to be swayed by their magnetic charm. Instead, keep conversations shallow and devoid of any personal involvement. We're talking about frosty, robotic exchanges here, folks. Unless it's strictly business-related, don't get ensnared in their schemes. Resist the urge to rekindle old connections or reminisce about the past. Here's the kicker. Remain composed, unruffled. Don't let them get under your skin. Once the conversation naturally concludes, feel free to make your exit without hesitation. Now, on to tip number 2, folks. Buckle up, because this is expert-level guidance. Embrace the art of emotional detachment. Yes, you heard me right. Channel your inner stoic, akin to the legendary Spock. Show no sign of sadness, anger, fear, or any emotional vulnerability. Why, you ask? Because they thrive on your reactions like insidious parasites. They're banking on extracting emotional fuel from your responses. They might even try to exploit your courtesy against you. But fret not, for we've got your back. Even if they try to push your buttons, resist the temptation to take the bait. Refrain from stooping to their level by hurling verbal assaults. Doing so will only escalate matters. Remember, any emotional outburst only confirms to them that they still wield power over you. Find your inner peace, remain calm, composed and unruffled. Don't emit even a whiff of your emotional energy. By employing these tactics, you can navigate the perilous waters and mitigate their impact on your mental well-being. Stand tall, my comrades, and keep your emotional emissions invisible to these cunning manipulators. Now let's move on to tip number 3. Brace yourselves, for this knowledge is pure gold. Listen up, dear comrades, for this guidance is worth its weight in gold. Refrain from the temptation to seek explanations or closure from these individuals who resemble the walking dead. Trust me, it's simply not worth the effort. Narcissists are incapable of providing closure. It's their Achilles heel. And if you dare to engage in a dialogue with them, they'll detect your vulnerability like a pack of cunning wolves, exploiting it to their advantage. That's the last thing you need, isn't it? So, my friends, heed this counsel. Distance yourself from their presence. Find a reason to excuse yourself. Conjure up a plausible excuse if necessary. Let your creativity flow. Whatever it takes, minimize physical contact to the greatest extent possible. We're talking about ninja-level skills here, folks, and there's no room for error. Now, brace yourselves for a perplexing question as we unveil tip number 4. What mode of communication offers the least narcissistic supply? I must confess, it's not a straightforward answer, but after meticulous consideration, we've arrived at a conclusion. If you must engage with these draining individuals, opt for written communication. Yes, you heard that correctly. Not only does this provide the least amount of fuel for these despicable narcissists, but it also grants you the opportunity to craft your message thoughtfully, free from the sway of your emotions. Talk about a win-win scenario. In conclusion, we realize that completely severing ties with these energy-draining vampires may not always be within our grasp. Life throws us curveballs, doesn't it? Hence, it's paramount to learn how to handle them while reducing their ability to drain us of our vitality. Here's a handy tip: treating them with utter indifference, as if they're mere ghosts, will sting them like salt on an open wound. Believe me, they'll scuttle back to their dark corners like the desperate, slimy creatures they truly are. Now let's delve into a scenario that might feel like an inescapable nightmare. Picture yourself trapped in a world where contact with these narcissistic beings is inevitable. I know, it's downright chilling. So, if cutting ties or ignoring them isn't a feasible option, concentrate on minimizing your exposure to them as if it were your primary occupation. Embrace the art of the grey rock method, avoiding them as if they're carriers of a highly contagious ailment. Do whatever it takes to keep your interactions with them to an absolute minimum. We've come to the end of today's eye-opening guidance. I trust you found it truly enlightening. Remember to drop a comment below and share your insights. Thank you for tuning in, and until we meet again, let the journey of healing begin.